In August 2023, a devastating event occurred in Ohio that deeply affected the community. Police in Blendon Township, a suburb of Columbus, released body cam footage revealing a heart-wrenching incident involving the fatal shooting of Kaya Young, a 21-year-old pregnant black woman. The dreadful event took place on August 24th, with Kaya sitting in her car outside a Kroger grocery store. Officers were present to question her about suspected shoplifting. The body cam footage, released on Friday, provides a chilling account of what happened next. The footage shows officers trying to engage in a conversation with Ms. Young, who remains in her car. One officer stands in front of her vehicle as she appears to move in his direction. He fires a shot directly at her. The video captures a tense exchange between the officers and Ms. Young, lasting about a minute before the shot is fired. The officer by her door repeatedly orders her to exit the car, to which she firmly responds, "I'm not going to do that." Meanwhile, another officer, positioned in front of her car, has one hand on the car's bonnet and a gun drawn in his other hand. Kaya asked, "Are you going to shoot me?" Moments before a single shot is fired, the officer quickly moves out of the car's path as the shot is fired. Following the gunshot, officers are seen breaking her car window as it rolls into a brick wall near the store's entrance. Despite efforts to provide medical assistance, both Kaya and her unborn child did not survive the shooting. Blendon Police Chief John Belford acknowledged the tragedy and expressed condolences to Kaya's grieving family. Both officers involved, who haven't been identified, were in the parking lot for an unrelated call at the time of the incident. They were placed on administrative leave afterward. The officer at the car window has since returned to duty, but the one who fired the fatal shot remains on leave. The video was shared with Kaya Young's family before being released to the public. In a statement, the family described the shooting as a clearly criminal act that could have been avoided. In response, the Blendon Township Police Department has requested the Ohio Attorney General's Bureau of Criminal Investigation to conduct an inquiry into the tragic shooting. In this body cam footage, a K-9 unit investigates a house following a murder incident. Eerie voices can be heard, and there is also the presence of a mysterious woman, suggesting something paranormal. The investigation pertains to the notorious Watts family murder. Christopher Lee Watts murdered his pregnant wife, Shanann, and their two daughters, Bella and Celeste, in Frederick, Colorado.
I can...
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What the hell is that? Wow.
Hi. It's me. I miss your face. I was just calling to say hi.
Yes. Yes.
On August 13, 2019, Christopher strangled Shanann, who was 3 months pregnant, and then drove to a remote site with their daughters. Given the unsettling nature of the footage, one might speculate if the girl seen on the steps is one of the daughters from the Watts family. The following video, captured by CCTV cameras in India on October 11, 2022, shows a group of locals with their bikes parked just outside a building at 8:30 p.m. on a Tuesday. These individuals were enjoying a peaceful evening when they were suddenly confronted with a near-death experience. The scene is truly terrifying. The locals were not disturbing anyone or engaging in any activity that would provoke such an incident. Nonetheless, an elephant decided it did not like the presence of these people and charged at them from a considerable distance. Some people nearby noticed something approaching but did not realize what it was until they heard a roar. The elephant targeted one of the bikes, tossing it as if it were a toy. The locals barely escaped to safety in time, and it is frightening to imagine what might have happened if they had reacted a moment later. Fortunately, the authorities were able to guide the elephant back into the forest without further incident. The footage shown depicts a recording made by individuals who were on a hiking excursion, purportedly in a jungle. However, the exact location remains unknown, leaving uncertainty about whether it was a jungle or simply a forested area. Additionally, it's unclear whether the person leading the group is the father or a tour guide. Despite these uncertainties, what began as a seemingly peaceful hike soon turned into a terrifying experience. As they walked along the trail through the trees, the group noticed movement in some bushes. This drew the attention of a woman wearing red, who investigated the source of the noise. It was then that they spotted a mountain lion which had allegedly been following them for some time without their knowledge. The video is particularly alarming because the mountain lion's posture and behavior suggested an intent to attack the child. Thankfully, no harm came to anyone during the incident, as the big cat eventually retreated after a few minutes. However, many viewers criticized the woman for not positioning the child behind her, arguing that this would have made the situation even more dangerous. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on this. On June 3, 2024, a tornado was observed in Edinburgh, a small community in Alberta, Canada. While it caused damage to some houses, fortunately, there have been no reports of any casualties. However, the individual who captured the video, displayed on screen, managed to capture a close-up view of the tornado, which is both awe-inspiring and frightening. Following the dissemination of this news, a tornado watch was issued, indicating that the conditions were favorable for tornadoes to form. Reports also warned of the potential for strong winds and hail accompanying these tornadoes.